Hi everybody, it's Faye Johnson here from fayejohnson.com, author of Plants That Speak, Souls That Sing. So I wanted to just chat to you today about some ways to realign and come back to center because, well, I've been feeling a bit out of sync with myself and things because I've recently been away. I had to go on an urgent trip to far, far away to Japan, of all places. Hello there, whoever's watching, nice to see you. And as a result, I've just come back from this trip back here to Scotland, and I'm feeling it's taking me a bit of time, if you like, to settle back into the groove. And this can really happen for us if we've been away or if we have been thrown sideways sometimes by life, because that's what happens, and things we just sort of get out of the swing of things, and we can get ourselves into a bit of a, or maybe if we're getting into a bit of a funk, we can get a bit down and not really able to find our flow and get in the stride of things. So what I found myself doing yesterday, and particularly because the weather's been so beautiful and spring is so lovely at the moment, is I just really found the first thing I do is I gravitate outside, and especially when I've got some lovely grass around me, which I have here, is I just found myself yesterday just lying flat on my back, connecting with the earth. And so obviously this is a really simple thing to do. All you need is a lovely bit of grass and obviously if you get yourself to a local park, you can do this. You obviously can't do it if it's full of snow where you are, or ice, but it was really important for me to really connect in with my kind of home turf, if you like. And what I was doing while I was lying down, and I'm seated on the grass as I speak to you, but what I was doing while I was lying down is really opening and breathing and saying hello to the earth and asking the earth to hold me, just really reconnecting and tuning in with that connection with the earth. Because when we get busy, and particularly, if I've been traveling and I come back, I just really need to find my roots again and find that center. And so this was a really simple thing for me to do. I lay on my back on the earth for as long as I needed to. And as we know, our energy centers, our chakra points that run through the body, they don't just run down the front of the body. They are three-dimensional and they go all the way through us. So while I'm lying on my back on the earth, all my energy centers are connected with the earth, and I'm really asking earth to hold me and to kind of plug back in, if you like, to the mothership. And it's not that when we travel or that we are disconnected, but it's that perception that I was having, and I was just feeling like there was some resistance within me that wasn't wanting to kind of plug back into my life here, because I've been away and I've had a very exciting time. So I was struggling a little bit, and this can happen sometimes in life when things are thrown at us and we're like, hang on, that wasn't how it was planned, and we feel this resistance. And so this is the really greatest thing that we can do. It's a really great support tool is to get out into nature. And really, this was what I was doing. I was just lying on the grass. And what you can do if you don't want to actually lie on the grass, if it's warm enough where you are, you can take your shoes off and walk barefoot on the grass, really. And as you're walking, mindfully connecting with the earth and asking the earth to help you move through the resistance that you have for whatever is throwing up in your life and whatever is coming at you. And then I also actually, when I felt connected in that way, and I'd been there long enough lying down, I actually turned over and was lying really again, so I was lying actually so my third eye was in connection with the earth. So I had my hands like this, actually, if you imagine my other hand meeting this one, making a triangle here, and this part of me was connecting to the earth. And what I was asking for in this, while I was lying in this position, is just to I was asking to see what I need to see, and I was asking the earth for this support in doing that. Okay, so these are really simple ways that we can tune in and ground ourselves and really start to remember who we are, because we are creatures of the earth, and I truly feel held and supported and heard by the earth when I am connecting and feeling close in this way. We can also connect with wonderful trees if you have trees around you, and lean against a tree with your back against the trunk for a beautiful support. And as you know, if you've read my book, I've got like umpteen ideas and different ways to connect with plants, breathing with plants, simply being with plants. So for me, this alignment with the earth and all of nature, this time that we can take to pause and reach out and connect with the natural landscapes around us and the plants and flowers and all of these natural allies. This is the point when the magic starts to happen for us, and when we really start to reconnect and remember the wisdom that is within us, that is our birthright as creatures who are on this earth. So I think one thing I'm asked a lot of is how do I connect? I can't do it. And I see that a lot with people who I work with. And it's completely normal for us to feel that way. It's because we haven't been conditioned to look to the earth as a support, to look to the earth for her wisdom. We are in that mindset of using the earth as a resource rather than working with the earth as a spiritual ally. And so the way that it's just really a case of retraining ourselves and remembering and noticing what resistance comes up for you, all those feelings of maybe feeling silly or feeling like you can't do it, feeling like you need to do the next course, or you need to have some healing sessions because you've got these blocks and all that sort of thing. That's totally normal. And yes, it really helps to work with other practitioners and healers who can help you through the resistance and the blocks, because it's all there. We've all got blocks. It took me many years to actually be able to, come out of the closet and go, yeah, guess what? I speak to plants and I work with nature, and nature's my friend and my spiritual ally, and I have all these conversations with the earth and the trees and they speak through me. I've done lots and lots, many years of healing to get to this point where I am happy to be on a Facebook Live and say, yeah, this is the stuff that I do, and this is the way that I like to work. Because actually when I'm out here, this is why I often do my Facebook Lives out in nature, because I feel the nature beings and the spirits of the earth speaking through me, and I really feel that support when I'm out in nature. And I just really want everybody to feel this and understand these connections. So that's all I wanted to pop on and say today. My battery on my phone is just about to die, so I can't really speak any longer on this, but you know where to find me. I'm at fayejohnson.com, and if this has helped you in any way, then let me know. And I just really love to hear stories about people connecting with plants and the earth. And the earth is really there for us, as are all of the nature beings and the plant spirits. And really the greatest message that I receive from them is one of love. So really we've got to step up to the mark here and start loving ourselves and treating each other with love in the way that nature actually responds to us. If you think about Mother Earth, is constantly giving and nourishing and feeding us with air and water and food and shelter and clothing. And we are not really always constantly feeding each other or feeding ourselves with such nourishment and such unconditional love. So yeah, it's all about love. It always is. But the greatest thing that you can do for yourself today, if you're feeling disconnected, disillusioned, out of alignment, like you just don't know what it's all for, what's your soul purpose, why are you alive, oh my goodness me, anything like that, get outside and find a tree, find a patch of grass, connect, lie down, barefoot, whatever you can do, get yourself connected with something green and growing, and ask for guidance. Breathe through your heart and open to that connection, open to those hands which can reach out and hold you, open to that support that is there for you, and keep asking, keep whispering, keep just really giving your gratitude and sending your prayers of love to the earth for all that we are given and all that we are provided for. Okay, take care everybody. Bye.